Hi everybody, today we're going to play Groo the game. It's Groo the card game and it includes the expansion set. It's by Sergio Aragonés. I think that's how I pronounce his name. If not, apologies. I first encountered Groo when I was a young kid. I was at my aunt and uncle's and I was bored and I asked my mom and dad if I could go to the store across the street and I picked up a Groo comic, and from that point in time I've been hooked. Also, Sergio Aragonés is probably most famous for his marginals, the stuff he did in Mad Magazine and the Mad comic, I guess. So today we're going to play. The object of Groo the game is you're trying to be the first person to get to 7 victory points. If we don't have 7 victory points by the second time we run through the deck, then it's whoever has the most victory points at that point in time. To improve the play with a 2-player game, I've added these 2 little village tokens here. So normally Groo will wander around peacefully or whatever, but of course he's oblivious to the destruction he causes. So if Groo's in my village, he'll be here. And then these 2 are just like dummy villages. They don't... cards that we play while they're here will have no effect, but then it will go over to Kieran's side as well. So I'm gonna, because I'm gonna deal, I'm gonna start off with the Groo token, and you'll see how it's played. It's not too hard. It's, you know, another take that kind of game. Kieran, you got 5 cards. All right. So there's different colors of cards. You're basically trying to get 7 victory points, and those are usually the orange building cards that get you victory points. Okay, you got something? We'll just discard it for the first turn. Okay. Yeah, don't worry about it, because that's a blue one, right? And the blue ones, I believe, what does it say? Does it say a wild? Or does it say a Groo event card? Okay. Does that say a Groo event card?
Event card. It just says event card.
All right. So the first thing that I do on my turn is I can choose to discard any of my hand if I want. You know what? I'm good. I won't bother. So the next thing that I do is there's these dice, and there's 7 dice, and I'm gonna roll them, and they've just got peel-on stickers. I think this game's been out of print for a long time, but I'm not sure. The next thing, I've got all these symbols, and I'm gonna use as many as I can. But the first thing that happens is Groo's going to move, and this says he's going to move 2 villages, so he's going to actually go to Kieran's village. So that's always bad. You want to avoid generally having Groo in your village, because he's going to wreck things. Okay, no.
I can play a red card at any time.
Yeah, what does that do?
Discard to gain 2 Groo heads.
Okay, but wait till I get to use the dice first, Kieran, so just wait.
What? But I can play it at any time.
Yeah, well, do you need 2 Groo heads right now?
Oh.
Exactly. So, with the dice, I don't think you can't change them in unless you got a special thing. So I can only use 2 of these dice, which kind of sucks. So I'm going to pull out this guy, and so I don't know if you can see this on here. Hopefully you can. They've got symbols, and there's either sacks, kopins, or there's laborers. So I'm going to use a sack and a laborer. Those dice come out, and I build a granary. The granary adds 1 supply result during your turn, but you never get the effect of a building on the turn you play it, so I can't use that now. So that means that I can now give these dice to Kieran, and if Kieran can build anything if he wishes. You build anything with just laborers, Kieran?
I'm discarding this, drawing 2 cards.
No, it's not 2 cards, it's 2 Groo heads.
Card to gain 2,
You need Groo heads to trigger certain cards. No. You just would add 2 Groo heads to the thing. Well, don't worry. Do you need them for anything?
Oh, no, that'd be bad.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So do you have any buildings or units that can use just laborers?
No.
Okay.
They're not good.
At the end of my turn, then, I can discard, and if I don't want to discard, I just draw back up to 5. So that's the last thing that we do. The leftover phase is done, so now it's Kieran's turn. So the first thing Kieran does is he can discard any cards in his hand. Kieran, can you not hum, please?
Not humming, though.
Yeah, not right now.
Nope.
Okay, so now he's going to roll the Groo dice, so shake them up good and roll them down here so that people can see. Okay, and Groo's going to wander 1 village to here. So he's going to go to this this village over here. So he's not affecting us right now. Okay. And Kieran's got 3 kopins, 2 sacks, and a laborer. Now, on this card here, because it's a building, it's got a circle, and that means I've got 1 victory point towards my 7. Adds what? 2 to the attack?
Yeah.
Okay, he's made some bowmen, and that just needed a single sack. Did you take the sack out? Okay, alright. Is there anything else you can build?
No.
Okay, so those dice are going to pass to me, and I can use those dice, and I sure will. I am going to...
You're gonna get another attacker.
Before he rolls, he could have did an attack phase, but he had no troops to attack with. So I'm going to take a kopin and a laborer and build a pikesman. It adds +1 to defend. So Kieran's got 1 defense, and I've got 2 attack, right? 2 on the attack.
Yeah.
And I've got 2 on the defense. So
how do you have 2 on the defense? Adds +1 to defense.
yeah, +1 here. 1 + 1 is 2. Okay, I'm also going to build a building with this kopin and this supply here, and it's a military stable. It adds +1 to attack any 1 troop in your town. So
you're winning.
Attack to any 1 troop in your. So I can give 1 guy an attack 1. Okay, and this kopin's left over. So Kieran, at the end of your turn, you get to draw up to 5 cards.
1. Dun, 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 dun.
All right. Okay, so it goes to my turn. I'm not going to discard any cards, so I'm just going to draw 2 to take me back up to 5. And bear with me here.
That's a freaking one. That's good. Why didn't I use that one? I had those 3.
Kieran, stop. Okay,
Weird.
I can go into the attack phase. I'm not going to bother because I'm good. So because I've got the granaries, I add 1 extra sack. Okay, so I got 2 Groo effects.
And you get another sack.
You generally don't want to roll the Groo heads because other people will usually use them in the leftover phase.
Oh, does Groo stay?
Yeah, when he rolls Ruferto, he's happy. Ruferto is his faithful dog. So I've rolled 5 granaries. So the only thing I can do is build a tavern, and I think I'll do that. I'll use my free granary from here. No, you know what? I'll use this one to take the die out. Okay, Kieran, I'm going to give these to you here.
Thanks.
So you can use them however you wish. Don't just leave them there.
Okay, I can't. Then I'll blam these 3 to build myself a farm.
Sure, what does the farm do?
Doubles all supply dice results during your turn.
Okay. Only during your turn.
Extra supplies are not passed on.
Oh, hold on. Adds 1 supply result during your turn. Extra supplies are not passed on. I guess I didn't have to pass on the supplies because I had the granaries. So you can't build that.
What? No, you did it.
I guess I did. Okay.
Groo head?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's discarded.
Okay. Alright, so at the end of my turn I've got 4 cards and I will draw 1 to take me back up to 5. So Kieran, it's your turn. So it's currently 3 victory. Hold on, Kieran, before you roll the dice. You draw. Do you want to discard any cards?
No.
Okay, draw back up to 5. Do you wish to attack next?
Nope.
Okay, so then you roll the Groo dice.
The dice.
Okay, Groo's going to go 2 spaces, so he'll go 1, 2. Come over to the village over here.
No, he goes 1, 2.
No, it goes clockwise. I know.
Here.
He goes...
No, because he's
going to go 1 to me and 1 to here. Quit arguing with me all the time.
Oh, okay. This is what I have.
So you don't have to pass over the supplies? Is that what that says?
Yeah.
Can I read your card?
I'm building myself a cavalry.
Okay. And what his strength is that?
Adds +1 to attack.
Okay, so if it attacks, it's 2. So you got 2 things that have
And
2
1
attack.
defense.
Oh, 1 defense too, yeah.
I'm gonna spend another one
Put
to
your
put
things
out this
up here.
dude.
Okay, what does the jester do? Or is that the minstrel?
Yeah.
Okay.
The minstrel may double the attack, defense. Huh?
Come on, kid.
Attack. It says attack defense.
The attack/defense of any one troop.
Oh.
However, the player with the minstrel must always speak in rhymes. Failure to do so results in the minstrel being discarded. So we're going to use that rule. Alright. Anything else here? And you don't have to pass supplies on. So I get a single guy. Can I do anything with a single guy? I sure as heck cannot. Alright, so that's going to end your turn. Do you draw back up to 5, kid?
Oh, yes, I do.
Okay. Do I wish to... You know what? I think I'm okay with my list of cards. I'm going to draw 1 back up to 5. Next I can do an attack.
Oh!
Yeah, you got to play that right away before I drew, Kieran. Come on, get on the ball. What does it say? When you read out the card, you don't have to speak in a rhyme. It's when you talk. Remember.
Discard this card at the beginning of your turn. Next turn while...
Okay, then read what it says, and then you don't need to do that.
But it says
At the
must be
beginning-
played now.
Well, I thought you said discard this card. While in play, all kopins rolled are ignored. Okay, the tax collector's out. Okay. So all kopins in play, any money in play is going to be ignored. Okay, so the pikesman is going to not attack. So I am going to roll some dice. Kopins get ignored. Yeah. So that we'll just put over here. Groo's going to move back to this village here. Alright, and this is what I have. And alright, I can use a sack and a labor, and I can do it twice, and I'm going to have 2... Oh, hold on. I have the tavern in play. When I have the tavern, I have to attack. So my pikesman, if I have an army, at least 1 troop must attack each turn. So I'm going to attack you, Kieran. Okay, so I've got an attack value of 1. And you're going to defend with... Yeah, my attack value is 1.
That is your... that be your defense.
Okay, you might as well give up your minstrel because you don't know how to rhyme. So.
I can rhyme, but I'm bad at it.
Alright.
That's your defense, though.
No, it's attack and defense. So I'm coming over with 1. If you don't defend, I guess nothing happens because I need 2. You don't have to even defend, Kieran, because I need two carryover in order to destroy that building.
But I can destroy your pikeman. I'm not speaking rhymes anymore.
If a defender has a building worth 2 points and only 1 point gets through, the building is not removed. You don't have to defend, Kieran.
Well, I
but
can
if you
kill
do,
that
yeah,
dude.
right, but yours will die too. Anything that's used in attack or defense in Groo goes away. It's discarded.
So that thing dies?
We would both die. Otherwise, my thing's gonna die. So
Okay.
you just let it die, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna use these dice. We moved Groo already. And I can't use kopins, but I'm gonna buy 2 schools of arms. So adds +1 defense to any 1 troop card in your town, and adds +1 defense to any troop town in your card. So that's gonna take out these cards here, or I'm sorry, these dice, and I don't have to pass supplies on. So Kieran, you have no dice. I'm currently at 5 victory points out of the 7 I need. So that is gonna end my turn. I am going to draw a card, and Kieran, do you wish to discard any cards?
No.
Okay, draw to 5 if you don't have 5. You have 5 cards.
What the heck?
Oh.
Do I have to play this?
Discard this card at the beginning of your next turn. So the kopins come back. You only have to play it if it's a blue card, usually. Okay, Groo's again going to move 2 spaces, so he's going to come over to this thing here. You can use kopins.
I know. Trying to see what I have here better. Okay, nothing's done. So, First-
what? You didn't want to attack me?
I was going to attack
Oh, okay,
you,
but
I
you rolled the
totally
dice. That's
forgot
fine.
about it.
That's okay. Do you want to attack? Go for it.
Attack with him, and where's your 2 building? Where's your best building?
Well, I can choose. Defender chooses which buildings are destroyed. The difference from battle value. So that guy can
I have 2 attack.
2 attack. So I gotta lose 2. I'm gonna lose my tavern and one of the schools of arms. Okay, and that goes away too. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Which cards do you want to build? Come on, put
I'm
them in
trying
your
to
hand.
look. I'm gonna move Groo to your home.
What does that say?
Move Groo to any town.
Okay, hold on here. Is that a Groo FX card?
That is wild card.
Wow, okay. Alright, Groo's at my place.
I'm gonna play another wild card. I get 2 Groo heads,
Okay,
and I'm gonna do this with my 2 Groo heads.
what does it do?
Groo destroys 3 buildings at the current location.
Easy come, easy go, and Groo's around.
And I still keep my Groo head.
Okay. Do you have anything else?
No, I'm good. Wait. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so what, you're passing everything? No, you didn't. Oh yeah, you don't have to pass supplies.
I ain't passing no supplies.
Okay, well I can use a kopin, so I can build a custom permits house for 1 kopin. I remove a kopin result during my turn, however, but it's worth 2 victory points. Okay. Draw back up to 5, Karen. It's my turn.
1, 2, 3. Did you roll?
Oh, I messed something up. No, I haven't messed. So I got nothing to attack with. Groo's at my location. I can discard a card. I like my cards, so I'll draw that one. Alright, I'll roll for some Groo dice, see what Groo does. So Groo is going to go 1 location this way, so he's going to come, oops, not that guy, not my building. Groo's going to go there.
Yes, take his building.
Alright, I got some Groo heads here. What does that do?
Her heads don't do anything for you right now.
Alright, I have no kopins. I am passing. I guess I pass everything to you, Kieran.
Okay. So, first things first, I'm going to use a Groo head.
Yeah.
Move Groo to any other town, the Wanderer. Gonna move it to your town?
Sure.
Do I have another Groo head? Yes, I do.
Why is the supply on here?
Because oh, you get to roll that.
I lose a kopin during my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Groo's at your town. I'm gonna use this other Groo head to destroy your building.
What does that card say? What kind of card is it?
Groo destroy Groo effect card.
Okay.
Groo destroys 1 building at his current location.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna play a wild card. Bad directions. Groo affects the player of the last Groo effects card instead of his opponent. Must be played immediately after a Groo card has been played. Alright, Groo came to your town instead there, bud.
Buddy, you came back to your town.
That was a Groo head that you needed for that one?
Yep. Okay, in that case, I'll build my witch doctor.
Okay, what does that do?
Remove one labor result during
Okay,
your turn.
that's one little human. Okay.
Yeah, they're interested. There's not another human.
No.
I guess I give these to you.
Was it your turn or my turn?
That was my turn.
I think it was my turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Then I get to roll.
Yeah, well, it's your turn. Hold it, I get to draw back up to 5. I can ditch.
I get to draw back
Well,
up
can I
to 5.
ditch it during this turn? I can't ditch. I can only ditch at the beginning. So I draw back up to 5. Now you draw to 5. You can ditch any cards you wish first.
No, I'm good. Oh no. Oh no. What? Groo's
What's
dead.
the title of it? Groo's dead. Okay.
Must be played now. All Groo effect cards in player hands must be played on their own towns at no cost, just as if Groo was in that town.
Okay, I got one here.
I got one. All my buildings are destroyed.
Is that what it says? Okay. I'm hungry. Groo's hungry, so remove all army cards requiring supplies at Groo's current location. I have no army cards requiring supplies, and then I've got new help. You need help? Groo destroys 3 buildings at his current location.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's done.
So first things first.
Oh, did you roll
Groo,
those?
Yeah, I rolled those.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Okay, alright.
Groo stays at his current location. Do I not draw back?
Nope.
My hand.
You did that at the beginning of your turn. I don't think you rolled, bud. Okay, but if you did, you said you did.
Bam! I'm gonna build a baker.
Okay.
That's 1 victory point if the.
Yeah, candlestick it's like the nursery run. Okay, keep going. Anything else?
And can I build this? Yes, I'm gonna build using these 2. Workshop. And change any town dice result into one other result. Use once
Per turn.
per turn.
Okay. Anything else?
Can I use this? No, it
Oh,
doesn't.
you can't use it to put the turn you played it. Okay. Very good. Okay, passing those on.
Oh, wait, can I? No, I can't.
Okay, I'm going to build a pikesman. He adds +1 to the defense value.
Dang it, the witch doctor was good.
And that's all I can build. So,
Groo
you get
is
to
dead.
draw back up to 5, Kieran.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, I've got 2 cards, so I'll draw 3. Alright, I could attack. You know what? I think I will. I'm going to attack you, Kieran, with my pikeman. He's got 1 attack value. Oh, yours the cavalry?
When did you build that?
On your turn.
How did you build it on my turn?
With a kopin and a guy that you gave me.
You didn't roll yet.
I haven't rolled yet. I'm attacking you. You pick cards up and then you attack.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you defending with it or no?
No, I'm building destroyed, so get that out of here.
Okay. You want a building? I'm going to destroy a building, or your cavalry's going to come to your aid? Okay.
My cavalry's gonna do.
Alright. First of all, Groo is going to move 2 spaces. He's going to go this direction. 1, 2.
I'll
Timing
see
came
about
to
that.
you. Alright. I didn't roll any Groo heads, though. Well, that's no fun. Alright, well. I think I'm going to use a laborer and a sack to build the cavalry. So it's got 1 attack or defense, and if it attacks, it's got 2. So it's 2 for attacking, 1 for defending. I'm going to use this to build a cavalry, another one. And I'm going to use this to build Pell and Drum. Pell and Drum are guys that are always conniving against Groo. Discard to remove all troops in one army that uses kopins. So if you have an army, if anything, any of these greens have a kopin result here, and I can destroy it. So I'm done. I draw back up to 5. Hold it before you do anything, Kieran. Do you wish to ditch anything in your hand? Yes or no?
I can attack.
Do you wish to ditch anything in your hand?
No.
Okay, draw to 5.
Actually,
I'm not looking at your hand. I'm just trying to change the light situation a little bit.
we'll just do this one, and I'll draw a card. Then I'll roll my dice.
Okay. Alright, Groo's gonna wander off which direction?
1.
Which way?
It was rolled that way, so I'll do that
It
way.
goes like this. Wherever Groo is, so he's coming to me.
Yep.
That's not fortunate.
What to build? Dang it. Oh, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna tap that to change this Groo head to a labor, and then wait a minute, or do I need to? That was a Groo head, so I'll change it into a
Coin? Okay.
I'll use all these to build this.
Yeah, sure. Who are those guys? What's their name?
Grativo. Creative.
Grativo. Grativo casts a spell. Discard at the beginning of the attack phase to keep the opposing army from defending. You can use this, and I can't defend with anybody.
He's just
But he
here
would
to
discard.
defend.
Yeah. Okay. Any other dice you want to use?
What else can I use? I'll use this to as one victory point with another resident is in play in your town. Nope, but at least I got 3 victory points.
Okay. You passing those dice on? Okay. I can't use. Oh, what? There wasn't a cop in there. Why did you change the dice when you passed them?
I didn't.
You did, because there was no
I went
cop
like
ins.
that.
Kieran, you
No,
used the
I
Groo
used-
head. It doesn't matter. I can't use them. But please, just slide the dice, okay?
Well, I went like that. I don't know
Well,
what
obviously you
happened.
changed it somehow. Okay. Okay. Are you untap that card? And then draw back up to 5.
And now I get.
Okay, I'm gonna ditch a card here. I'm gonna ditch this card,
Okay, he's not attacked.
and I'm gonna go to 5. All right, I am going to attack. Why wouldn't I?
I don't know. Maybe I have a thing in my hand that does something.
I'm going to discard Palindrome to remove all troops in one army that uses kopins. So I'm going to remove that guy.
Okay, if he's destroy. Those dudes are not defending if you destroy him.
No, and then I'm going to come over with this. It's going to do two attack. So you have to get rid of 2.
Okay.
All
Roll
right.
your dice.
Okay, Groo's going to go 2 spaces this way.
1, 2. Oh, wait. Oh, no, you don't have any Groo heads for me.
Okay.
But you do have things I like.
Wait, I am going to bring out a shipyard. It costs a kopin and a sack.
No.
Anytime Groo comes to my town, I have to discard that shipyard. And that's all I can do. So these all go to you, Kieran. Just leave them there.
Yay. First things first, I'm going to use these 2 to build. If
Well,
the
who
sage
is it? The sage? Okay.
your army, if the sage is in your army, you may choose which buildings will be destroyed.
Oh, I guess we've obviously been playing that wrong, because I get to choose which buildings I kill.
You do? Why do you get to do that?
The defender chooses which buildings are destroyed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The sage, so instead of the defender, you get to choose it. Okay, all right. Right, and you also brought out, what is that guy? A footman?
A footman, and what else do I have? Just this dude?
Yep.
He was
No,
discarded.
it goes to me.
No, that was your role.
Was it?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I draw back up to 5.
And I draw back up to 5.
You could discard first, though, if you wanted to.
What do I have to discard? No.
Okay.
Just 2.
Okay, do you wish to attack?
What do you have in defense? No, I'll let Groo destroy that.
Okay. Oh, here. Okay, Groo's gonna stay where he is.
I hate Groo.
I like Groo.
Like, I mean, first things first, I'm gonna use most of these dice. I'm gonna build a city well. Then I'm gonna build a bowman. And then I'm gonna build an inn.
Okay, how many victory points do you have? What does the inn do?
3. The inn. Okay. First of all, let's do the city well. Adds 1 labor result during
City
your
wall.
turn.
Oh, it's the well. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
Turn extra labor is not passed on. Discard inn. This is the inn. Discard 2. Reroll your dice. I can discard it to reroll my dice. Only.
Read it.
Only usable immediately after you roll your dice.
Okay, you have to do it right away. Okay, is that what you're passing me?
Do I have to? And I'm gonna use this to. Why would I change it? I'm gonna change this to a Groo head.
Okay.
I'm gonna use these 2 Groo heads.
Yeah.
Move Groo to any town and destroy a building if of your choice. No effect during Groo's dead.
Okay, Groo's coming over.
And he's destroying that.
He destroys the shipyard regardless. He always destroys the shipyards. Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting him out of my town. I don't want him.
And yeah, you're done then because you used all your dice, right?
Yeah, I used all my dice.
Untap and then
Untaps.
draw back up to 5.
1, 2, 3, 4. What do you reckon is like?
I'm gonna get rid of the castle. I don't think I'll ever be able to build it, so I'm gonna do that. I'm good. Okay, so I am going to start my turn. Oh, I got to draw back up to 5. Okay, so Groo's gonna attack. It's got 1 attack and 1 defense, but it's a cavalry, so it's got +1 to attack. So it's got 2 attack strength. You want to defend? That's just 1, so 1 would get through.
I don't know.
Okay, you gotta lose 1 point of building.
Discard that one.
Alright, Groo's gonna move 2 spaces, so he's gonna go 2 spaces this direction, so he's gonna go here. He's gonna go to your place, Karen. With the Groo head, I'm gonna use army training.
What does that do?
Remove all army cards requiring labor at Groo's current location.
Move Groo to any town. It's a wild. You're gonna move it to your town, and then you're gonna do that.
Well, you didn't do that.
Well,
Only during the correct fate. When can you use that?
the wild card.
When does it say you can use it?
It just says. Well, you said you could use it at any time in the rules.
Alright, sure. That's fine. Okay.
So if you had any troops, they'd doomed.
Okay. And I can't do anything. So you have 3 labor results and 2 sacks.
Oh, what the? Okay. 3 men and 2 sacks. With those 3 dudes, I am gonna build a simple that isn't a T. Doubles all labor dice results.
It's a temple.
Oh, that's a okay. Doubles all labor dice results during your turn. Extra labor results are not passed on.
Okay. Can you use the sacks?
I'm gonna use 1 sack
Okay.
to build that.
How many victory points do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. So what I would do, okay, so I'm done, so I get to draw 1 more card. So,
It's 1 victory point if the marketplace is built. No.
okay. What I would do if I were you, Kieran, is if you don't have buildings, I would ditch your hand and try to get buildings. Because at the end of your turn, if you get 7 victory points, you'll win. So I would do everything I could to get 7 victory
Oh
points.
no, this card in my hand. I feel like I need a defensive army.
No, it's your turn. If you can,
I'll
if you
discard.
can, I would ditch both, but if they're not buildings, but up to you.
1, 2, 3. 3, 4. 4. Ooh, this one's big. Oh! I still want to build this. Hopefully, I can roll it though.
In a turn, which he rolled the dice.
I will roll now.
Oh, so you can only win. Okay, yeah. Groo's gonna go 1 space. Which direction?
Oh, that way, or sure.
No. It comes from where he is, so it's this way.
It's gonna show what I rolled if you can't see it.
Sure.
Over there. Dang it. I can't build anything.
You've got, remember,
Those
double
dice.
all the laborers, so you actually have 8 laborers here.
I
Right? Is
hate
that what that thing does?
doubles all labors.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna change.
Temple doubles the laborers. It makes they have slaves, I guess, in the temple. Yeah, you can exchange it for a kopin, sure.
Yeah, so I could do that, or I could do that. Both of those. Doesn't. Oh, it. Okay. I'm gonna build this. It's if Groo. Anytime Groo comes to your town, discard the shipyard. I'm gonna use this one.
Yep.
To do that. The Great Wall.
Okay. Alright, you got now 8 victory points, right?
Yeah, can I do anything else? Yes, I can. I'm gonna use one of these labors.
Mm-hmm. And you don't have to pass the labor.
As +1 labor result during your turn.
Yeah, you had that before, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's not passed on. And it's your
Nothing
turn.
to pass. Okay, and then that will end the game. And Kieran's got a overwhelming victory because his dad has absolutely no town. It's basically been ravaged, and your
Groo.
town is full of prosperity. So Thank you very much for watching. That's Groo the Game, and hopefully this gives you a good overview of how the game's played. And thanks for the game, Kieran. All right, and we'll talk to you soon.
Stay safe.